I've got Mel Caraway with me at the moment. Mel, introduce yourself to us.
Sure. Glad to be here with you today. I am a retired United Methodist pastor from North Texas, and I am part of the United Methodist Creation Justice Movement. I'm also with Texas Interfaith Power and Light and Southeast Energy and Climate Network as their co-chair of the Faith Leaders Working Group there. And what we're doing is working on a lot of issues that are interwoven with one another. And I think so often as we come to COP, as we're doing negotiations at home, we tend to isolate different things and we don't look at them in the context of how they are intertwined. For instance, with renewable energy, we look at creating new energy sources. We also look at reducing fossil fuel, but we don't look at the transition of jobs from one sector to another. We also don't spend enough time looking at the healthcare implications of what fossil fuel is doing across the nation. In Texas, we're the leading state producing fossil fuel. We are also the leading state producing wind energy. And so we are at the forefront of both, but our politicians are more connected to the fossil fuel interest rather than the renewables, and they're saying we can't afford to do renewable, which is entirely false. It's a false narrative, and it's a cop-out on their part because they don't want to enforce the regulations that are currently on the books, both statewide or what comes from the Environmental Protection Agency, U.S. government, and they don't want the Department of Justice interfering in their nice little nest egg that they've got.
And has the church been involved in these conversations around renewable energy?
We're working on it. We're daily getting more and more people involved. We're creating green teams in our annual conferences in the United Methodist Church across the nation, and we're connecting all of those different geographic areas together as well as on a national level. So we're working together to be comprehensive in what we're doing, not just isolated in one location, but bringing strengths and resources from each area.
Brilliant, thank you. The relevance of this to COP, I guess, is that COP is looking to have the whole of society involved in taking these targets forward, because none of us really trust governments to be acting independently.
Absolutely, yes. We can't do it alone. We have to work together. It's a joint effort, and it's daunting at times, but it's possible.